Hey there, it's Christmas time on the French Riviera. So what's the holiday vibe like down here? It's actually pretty much like everywhere else in Europe, with lots of Christmas markets and twinkling lights, but with a few Mediterranean and Provençal twists. And hey, while we're at it, we'll also let you in on some French Christmas traditions. And now that we've finished our mulled wine, let's go!
Even after all these years on the Côte d'Azur, to us it's still the weirdest combination to see Christmas lights and palm trees in one place. But we're not complaining. The Promenade des Anglais in Nice, with around 300 twinkling palms, is a sight to die for. So yeah, we're in Nice today. The Christmas lights are switched on every year with quite a spectacle. They could have just as well asked Anya to do it. And when the lights are on, the Christmas market at Place Masséna, below the giant Ferris wheel, opens its doors. With dozens of wooden chalets where you can find all kinds of sweet and savory delights, hot chocolate, mulled wine, and even Christmas beer. But of course, there are also gifts in every shape and size. How about one of those fun bags? A slice of nougat, that very sweet but extremely tasty Provençal treat, or one of these little figurines that are so typical of the southeast of France. The small hand-painted figurines are called santons, little saints, and have been used for centuries to build nativity scenes, both in public places like churches, but also at home. One of the biggest Santon fairs that you can find all over Provence takes place in Moissartou, close to Cannes, every year. So if you want to gear up with a few typical figurines that go far beyond baby Jesus and his parents, this is your place. There are countless Santons depicting traditional characters from Provençal village life, including many that were created with a twinkle in the eye, such as the sleeping old folks, or this girl and her behind.
Lavender fields, look, amazing! We went this summer and it was just great. And you know what? You don't find them here on the French Riviera. You have to go to the Provence. If you'd like to know more about it, just click on this video. We are at the stand of Nuremberg, and this is the gingerbread we like to eat in Germany, and it's really yummy. Now you are getting, not from Nuremberg, but you get this in the supermarket as well. Gingerbread from Germany. Before that, our family or friends used to pack parcels and send it over for Christmas. And this is really, really good, but I have to say too, that the French know to do some really yummy looking Christmas delights.
Right here at the market, you can actually find what the French call pain d'épices in many variations, not only at the Nuremberg chalet. To discover the other delightful Christmas treats Anya mentioned, simply stroll through any city or village down here and peek into the shop windows. There are chocolatiers everywhere who really go all out in the run-up to Christmas. Which leads us to the next French tradition, the so-called bûche de Noël. It's a Christmas cake or ice cream in the shape of a log, which was lit in pre-Christian times to ask the gods for a good harvest in the coming year. Pâtissiers also let loose every year to come up with the most sophisticated creations of a bûche, and even supermarkets offer tons of frozen or fresh logs at this time of year. Another tradition from Provence are the 13 desserts, 13 desserts. The big supper on the night before Christmas ends with a ritual of 13 desserts. The 13 items vary according to local or family tradition, from nougat and almonds to apples, raisins and oranges. And here's another French, or rather Provençal Christmas tradition we weren't familiar with at first. On St. Barbara's Day, you sow some grains of wheat or lentils from the previous harvest in order to germinate them. If they sprout well, it means prosperity for the next year. Lucky us, I guess. Meanwhile, back at the Christmas market,
Bar Champagne. This is our place. Let's go, Ayla.
I convinced Anya to not have a champagne but a mulled wine and said, "Because it's so cold." And we just couldn't do the champagne bar.
of course, in France, families also put up their own Christmas trees at home. Many buy and decorate them quite early, with some even doing so at the beginning of December, creating a cozy atmosphere in the lead up to the big day.
You should know, in the south of France, Christmas trees are also sold in the streets, not only in garden centers. And I remember the year when we arrived here in Nice that we discovered here on the Promenade des Anglais there was a stand selling Christmas trees, and I found it really so funny because it didn't get together for me in my head: Christmas tree, sun and the sea. And I forgot to mention that they are not selling them here anymore because, of course, there are no parking places anymore.
On the much anticipated 25th of December, the gifts neatly arranged beneath the Christmas tree will be unwrapped in the morning.
Check out the mailbox for Father Christmas, Père Noël. You can find them all over the place. You drop your letter to Father Christmas, and if you're lucky, you get a reply.
And we have one in our post office in Valbonne.
So don't forget to mail your wish list. If you're still looking for an original gift, we have a cool suggestion for you. Are you into French films, series or documentaries? Or would you like to immerse yourself into French culture and language? France Channel is a streaming platform that provides all of the above. Watch the latest French movies or TV series in French, subtitled in English. You can also get international live news from the French channel France 24 in both English and French. For now, the platform only works in the USA. If you're interested, you can test it for free. And with this code, you get a 15% discount on monthly and annual subscriptions. We get a little something in return, so this would be a great way to support our work. Time to move on. And just so you know, don't be surprised when you are thoroughly checked at the entrance to the Christmas market in Nice. Since the terrorist attack on the promenade several years ago, this has become our new normal at major events. By the way, Christmas markets in the bigger cities of the French Riviera stay open into January. In Cannes, this year's market takes place in the brand new Allée de la Liberté, with an area for food, mulled wine and other good stuff, as well as an area for gifts of all kinds. And there's even an ice skating rink.
I'm getting really cold now, and Ida maybe too, I don't know. But hey, so we're at the French Riviera. It's supposed to be warm, I don't know. But we are going to leave you here right now. We wish you a lovely December. And if you like our videos, hey, be so kind and subscribe, because this would really support our work.